Thanks very much, Naji and Darina. And I'm going to kick off actually by thanking everyone, because there's a danger of you leave the thanks to last and you forget. So I just want to thank all the team. And I know it's a very large team with Linda, Matt, Gemma, all the contributors and everyone who's gone to put this conference together. It kind of demonstrates how far we've come in a couple of years with making online conferences much, much better in terms of the use of Padlets, the way we've all got used to using chat, the way we all forget to unmute our microphones, the way we all have embarrassing things that sometimes happen in the background with people wandering past. So the way we all forget occasionally to mute or unmute ourselves. That was perfect timing. So I think it's a triumph actually to see such a well-organized conference. And we're all aware, aren't we, that we miss certain things by not being able to get together at conferences, and so many of those interactions and conversations that you have are where you make new collaborations, or you can pluck up the nerve to speak to someone. But the access to conferences that we get from doing them virtually is tremendous, and people who can't travel or can't get the time off work can participate in conferences or pick them up later on if they've been recorded, as this one is. I think is a real bonus, and we need to make sure going forwards that we don't lose that accessibility that helps to broaden the participation in really high quality conferences such as this. So I'm hoping that we will manage to develop some blended approaches as we move forward. So I'd like to welcome you all. The attendance, as I said, has been absolutely fantastic, and I think we look to top 1,000 participants this year, and it's expanded to a 2-day conference, which is all wonderful from our perspective. So welcome everyone, and welcome to all of those from our partner organisations, particularly Sussex Partnership Foundation Trust, partnerships in the 2 universities, other NHS and multiple other universities and other organisations that participate in activities jointly with the Centre for Dementia Studies and BSMS. And that is really part of the success, I think, the really healthy and active collaborations. It's particularly good, I think, as well, to see the level of interest increasing and the range of contributors. But from my point of view, it's also very heartening to see the involvement of patients and carers in the conference. And I think we were talking about this earlier, and it adds a real new and I think really important dimension and voice to all the work we do by increasing the participation of those that we're looking and seeking to help in the way we design and talk about the results of studies that we do. So that's a really welcome aspect of this conference, and I would like to offer my warmest welcome to those participants. So the Centre for Dementia Studies at BSMS continues to be a great success story over the recent years, and has grown alongside BSMS and become more and more successful with a growing portfolio of both academic and pharma-funded research programs, which we were hearing about, and also the rapid expansion in the number of staff, the number of PhD students, number of master's students, number of undergraduate students doing IRP projects, a whole range of aspects of the centre, which is growing and becoming increasingly successful. And this is alongside the increasingly successful Time for Dementia programme, which I know is reaching out into more and more universities and is being widely recognised as a highly innovative programme. And we're now expanding the model to take on Time for Autism as well at BSMS. And I'm sure that will be an equally successful development. And the Centre for Dementia Studies also continues to play a significant role in the now well-established NIHR ARC programme in the region. And in all of these things, we collaborate very closely with SPFT and also other universities and partner trusts through the ARC. And the dementia theme is hosted here at CDS in BSMS and with other colleagues in BSMS as well. So the focus of the conference is on improving the quality of life for those living with dementia. And this is extremely important. And it's always a real pleasure to welcome Professor Shubhi Banerjee back. He was once fully of this parish, but has moved on, but continues to have a really strong and welcome collaboration. It's always great to get Shubhi back and to hear his thoughts. So I think without further ado, and slightly ahead of time, which is always welcome, I'd like to welcome Shubhi Banerjee. And I hope you enjoy the conference. I'll be staying for the morning session as much as I possibly can. So thank you very much, Naji and colleagues.